Today's ride is heading out of the port of Verona in the very south of Lake Garda. I found a 40-mile loop which I just sourced from Strava, so I've got no idea if this route is going to be any good, but it looked kind of pretty. Looks like it's got a few historical landmarks, some forts, some castles, and lots of vineyards and cornfields, so should be nice. There's a lot of other rides in the area that I probably would have done if I'd had my road bike, like Monte Baldo, and there is a sort of roughly 90-mile loop of the entire Lake Garda, and that would definitely have been top of my list, but I really didn't fancy it on a mountain bike, apart from the fact it'd probably take me about 12 hours. I really like to get my rides done early in the morning before the sun gets too hot. It's going to be into the 30s by 3 o'clock, so this was the best option. So let's get out there and take in some of that countryside. I did pick this route for the ride, not the castles and the forts, but I do love a castle and I love a fort. Quite like a church, quite fond of a church. But I've stopped at two so far. The first one was a fort and it was closed, and it looked like it had been closed for quite a while. It didn't look like it was going to open anytime soon. And then I've arrived here at Castello di Salionze, and this one only opens on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm here on a Thursday, so it looks like it's weekends only for this one. I can understand it, it's in a really quiet little village, but if you were to take this route with the aim of seeing these castles, just prepare for the fact that they might not be open. I've had to stop because I'm amazed I found this fully camouflaged lamppost. Look at that. I mean, does someone actually trim the top? Do they trim the top so that it works? Epic, isn't it? This is the kind of thing I love when you come to these places. Check out this. Pick your language, have a little look through the viewfinder, and then get your history lesson on this. You can see where they've had to stick the €1 on there, because when that machine was made it was almost certainly lira. Cool, isn't it? This tower was built to commemorate a victorious battle of the Franco-Italians. The tower was built in 1890. I think the battle was about 5 or 10 years before that. The things you find out at random, apparently this battle was where the idea for the Red Cross was conceived. So a pretty important moment for humanity, you could argue. And this tower, you can see the views from the top are actually the views of the entire battlefield. 65 metres high, this tower. I'm not sure you'll get a better view of the southern part of Lake Garda than that. That is incredible.